Okay, my name is Maurice Sexton, resident of Rahway, speaking on behalf of the park issue that was recently brought. I used to park often, just about every day for walking, and recently found out and confirmed it by asking the workers that we see every day. They said, if you want to say something about it, come up to Elizabeth and address it. Not only had NBC talked about the cancer with the blighted turfs that's there, this is also going to be a tax issue with residents of Rahway. The park is also historical. We're giving $2 million for that, and we just improved and put a stadium in Warnaco Park, which is not even 3 miles from here, which is $4 million. So fixing some of the fields that's there, or maybe improving some of that, but to put it says on the website, 5,000 seat stadium, and everything else that goes along with it. So between the traffic, possibly park tax implications, pollution, and the quality of life that goes along with that, that's a problem, or at least from the people that are there. We have another stadium that's $4 million that you're finishing up in Warnaco Park. A stadium was in Warnaco Park that you tore down and fixed up. So they could balance that. You have to go up there to play. Improving the grounds, making the baseball field a little bit better, what's there. There's other things that could be done with that $2 million or that an aerator and pond. Right now the water is all green because if the water doesn't move, it needs to be dredged. That goes along with that. And it's truly amazing that when the workers that were there, when times were bad from 08 to 2010, they laid off a lot of people. When you talk to the workers that you actually see if you're running every day, to say they're union rep, the older people that have been there for a long time were willing to take a day so they could keep the younger people there and keep their jobs. And they were like, the union rep was like, no, they need the president. So now we have a significant amount of money. I think that we should use it more wisely, especially in the terms of this economy. Fixing something and improving what's there and not adding on to it, to have a 5,000 seat stadium, which is what's advertised on the website, that's an issue. We don't have enough spots now if you have for the 4th of July. If you're not in the park by a certain time, the Raleigh police block it off so you can't get into the park. So there's parking issues, and among other things.
Hi, good evening. Margaret Shannon, Park, New Jersey, third ward. Grown up in the park, wheeled there as a baby, hope to wheel my grandchildren there someday. I think just so that you know, that I brought along what the Rahway mayor advertised in his spring newsletter, and I can give you a copy if you need one. But it says, field at Rahway River Park include turf, an 8-lane track, lights, areas for field events, bleachers for spectators, a press box, 2 team pavilions, a concession stand with bathrooms and fencing. So it isn't just a field, it's a whole, organization here. That I know that Rahway needs it. I know that, everybody, but you're saying Cranford and all these other towns, everybody has it in their own town, not in a county park. And I think that's what the problem is with a lot of the way this was handled, that we know somewhere down the line, there's going to be increase in taxes, and we're going to end up paying for it somehow. And nobody had a voice in it as far as we're concerned. And I think that there's a lot of distrust with politicians in the way everybody felt like it was just kind of put under the rug and just all of a sudden blossomed. And how come we only heard about it 3 weeks ago? Don't you think something as a big project like this would be out there and there'd be dollars, there'd be budgets showing what's going to happen? Because it says through partnerships with Union County Board of Chosen Freeholders and Rahway School Board of Education, the city of Rahway will begin updating and improving. Somehow along the way, we're going to pay for it, and I've been told there might be a traffic light on Valley Road. There's going to be a lot of traffic. And what happens to all the church groups and all the other people that want to enjoy it as public because it is a county park? Is it going to just be, is the Rahway school athletics going to have priority over the rest of the citizens in the county? So, there's a lot of unanswered questions. And the main thing, I just want to keep my eye on this. I just want to know, is there going to be an accounting of this that the public can see what dollars are being spent on it? Because you're saying, I think $2 million, it's going to cost more than $2 million. We know that. So how do you find out what dollars are being spent on projects like this? Is there a website that you have that we could, keep tabs on things? Could you tell me what it is?
Are you done with your remarks now?
Yes.
Well, okay, just have a seat. We'll come back. Just in terms of the plan, and again, And I say this respectfully, Mayor Simon, we've had preliminary conversations about the Rahway Board of Education's participation and the city's participation. And again, that's why we signed a memorandum of understanding and we're going through the planning phase. So, I mean, in terms of, I'm sure they have a vision of what they want to do, but ultimately it is the county's park. And so it will be, in terms of the final product will be, a joint decision. Now, in terms of the funding, the project was announced last January as part of the Freeholder Initiative address, and it is included within our capital budget. So all of that information is public. In terms of the final cost, that's why we're engaging engineers and architecture at this point.
How do we find out about those meetings? Can we be involved in that as a
Yeah,
public?
those are public meetings, and we don't, those are all of our information is subject to OPRA and our people.
Okay.
Any other members of the public?